The winner gets $10,000. As the men are eliminated in order, they will be paired later on a man-to-man match. The winner gets $10,000. Each pair of men are eliminated automatically match in ensuing event until the last two men battle for the prize money. Rocco Lubitsch, your referee. Introducing the wrestlers. First of all, Jim Garvin with his valet, Precious, Michael Hayes, the Mongols, Buddy Roberts, Harry Von Erich, Tonga John, Chris Adams, David Von Erich, Johnny Mantell. And entering the ring, last but not least, Kamala from Devastation Incorporated, assisted by his good man, Friday.
Mark Lorentz here with you at Will Rogers Coliseum, where it's time for a $10,000 10-man battle royal.
Over the top of the rope.
Mark Lubitsch and David Manning both in the ring. Here we go. 10 men, $10,000, and it's going to be a busy ring. You heard Joe Ranelli introducing everybody. I won't go through it again, and they've gone right to Kamala. And this is a wild event, and the winner is going to get $10,000. We will show you this until we get down to the last two men, and then they will wrestle in about later on. They're all in the corner there after Kamala. David Von Erich over there with Kamala along with the Mongol. It's Michael Hayes over in the corner with Kerry. Roberts is there. And there's so many things going on, I'm just going to let you watch. Two referees. When a man is eliminated, he leaves and goes to the back. This is a battle royal that is...
Kamala has been eliminated. First man up.
Kamala is out. Now this is a battle royal that will set up a card for the fans' enjoyment for the rest of the evening. So the next man out will be the one who has to face Kamala. They all ganged up on Kamala, and out goes Tonga John to the table.
Tonga John has been eliminated.
Over on the far side, there's David Von Erich with a drive on the head of George's Jim Garvin as Chris Adams is in the corner. Kerry has Hayes in another corner. The Mongol and Johnny Mantell are trying to knock Buddy Roberts out of another corner. Hayes goes down, but still in the ring. Was a lot of power in there, and Kerry has been thrown out, but he did not go to the floor.
Michael Hayes has been eliminated.
Hayes is Kerry's after him. Kerry takes a shortcut across the table. Hayes is out. Kerry's out too. Chris Adams over and out. It's Garvin, David, the Mongol, Mantell, and Adams has been eliminated. Remaining. When we get down to the last two, we'll stop. And they'll wrestle later on, and the winner will get 10 grand. The Mongol and Mantell, Garvin in the ropes, and David and Roberts, 5 men. David over being choked across the rope. Garvin into the Mongol throws John Mantell out.
Johnny Manziel's been eliminated.
Robert Garvin, the Mongol, all against David Von Erich now, and if they get him out, it'll be those three against each other. There's Garvin parading around. The Mongols stomping on David Von Erich, and Roberts now will take his turn. And they are really taking it to David Von Erich. Now here's Garvin now against the Mongol. It's every man for himself. I think he and Roberts conspired together. Over! And out goes the Mongol. Garvin surprise! Garvin out. And these are the last two men. We'll stop the bout, and those two men will go at it later. Garvin wants back in, and he won't get past the rope.
The Mongol's been eliminated. Jim Garvin's been eliminated. That leaves David Von Erich and Buddy Roberts in the ring.
And they're having trouble getting those two stopped, and now Roberts says, hey, we'll finish this later. I'm Mark Levance. Hope you enjoyed this exciting event. Okay, and the music from Michael Hayes, Bad Street USA, and the Fantasia Band playing as we wait for the entrance of Freebird Buddy Roberts, who will face David Von Erich as a result of that big battle royal that took place. There he is, Buddy Roberts in the ring, coming into the music of Bad Street USA. Michael Hayes. And here comes David Von Erich. Through the crowd. Hope you enjoyed that battle royal tape, and this is the result of it, this big bout. Let's go to Joe Anelli for the introduction.
This match, one fall, 60-minute time limit. The winner of this match will win the $10,000 prize award. The loser will fight the missing link at Reunion Thanksgiving Eve. Introducing the contestants. First of all, from Atlanta, Georgia, Freebird Buddy Roberts. And in the opposite corner, from Lake Dallas, Fantastic Von Erich, David Von Erich. David Manning, your referee.
Thank you, Joe. Ready to go with this big bout. The result of that battle royal, the tape that you got to see a minute ago. And we'll get as much of this in as we can. Probably won't get it all. David Manning to officiate. And we're ready to roll. Buddy Roberts got that headgear on. He told us earlier he had a reoccurring head injury, which is probably baloney. And claims he's taking electric shock treatment for his hair, which I think is true. Better be careful about electricity, though. David Von Erich leading the Baldy yell from the chant from the crowd. Had another noisy crowd here tonight. Roberts is being awfully careful. Let's see who's winning that. David is outstretching it. David's taller than Roberts is, so Roberts didn't have much of a chance there. Roberts. Referee stands. Turns into that half Nelson. Around and under and a hammerlock by David.
Get him back. Get him back.
Roberts upset with David Manning for some reason, a confined reason. Yes, the big week coming up. Flair versus David Monday night. The winner will face Harley Race, the world champion, for the world championship belt Christmas night. And the world six-man tag team title on the line Friday at the Sportatorium. As I've been through that situation with the substitutes being Flair and King, whichever one is needed on whichever team. Roberts wants him back. Referee stands around, and David grabs that arm and slaps him with a backhand. Couldn't tell whether it was the chest or the chin, but wherever it was, it hurt. Yes, it's been a good show tonight. That tape for you, all the exciting bouts, and we're getting to show you as much of this as possible. Leg scissors by David on Erich. David Manning down on his hands and knees to check the shoulders. One. We've seen the Super D's pull that attempted switch tonight, which backfired thanks to Bronco Lubitsch coming out. To the turnbuckle. Roberts caught that turnbuckle right in the face. To the rope, drop kick. You know, David, for a big guy, has an outstanding drop kick, as do all of Von Erich. A big tall wrestler. And we said before, and look at that power slam. Look at that power slam. We said before that the twits in the mannerisms and characteristics of David certainly shows. Jim Lund points out that Buddy has a tremendous red streak across his body.
5 minutes.
No!
Step over toe hold. Now puts him into figure four. Figure four toe hold by Roberts, and he's trying for the submission, and David Von Erich is hurting. David Von Erich in the middle of this. looking for a way out.
Get me out of this!
All kinds of problems thanks to Buddy Roberts, and finally, with David in the ropes, Roberts is forced to break the hold. A big week coming up, don't miss it. Be sure and tune into our show next Saturday. Roberts kicking David Von Erich, who goes all the way to the floor. And the count. Roberts being pushed back by David Manning. There's David out on the floor. Wants to suplex him back in, and that's what he does. But no, David gets the pin, but Roberts kicks out. Around they go off the ropes. It's a knee to the head. Roberts goes down hard. 1, 2, 3.
In exactly 7 minutes, the winner of the match and the $10,000, David Von Erich.
Well, we did get to see it all, and David Von Erich.
The match and winner of the $10,000 purse, David Von Erich.
And David Von Erich has won $10,000. We don't have enough time to go on to another bout, so let me remind you about this week. The 6-man World Tag Title is for